Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Ankita Viswas. Welcome once again. Please hit the subscribe button below and join the family. It's a very tiny, small family. So I would love to have you here and grow together with all of you. I did a poll recently on my Instagram. If you don't follow me there, please do follow. I'll leave my handle on the screen and in the description box below. It's Ankita Viswas 26. Asking my audience to choose my next YouTube video, whether it should be a summer glowy makeup routine or my summer skincare routine, and 77% voted that it should be the summer makeup routine. And I do understand, like I do get it why, because since we are approaching a little towards normal, like we are leaving our houses frequently, like as compared to this past 1 year, and we want to put our look together which is quick, easy, plus as per the season. So I'm really happy that majority of you choose the makeup routine, because I am very excited to create a simple summertime makeup look. So without further ado, let's begin the video.
To start my base, I am using a very bronzy glowy product underneath my foundation. This is the L'Oreal Glotion. It's the True Match Lumi Glotion and I am in the shade 903 medium. So this is a very beautiful luminizing bronzy liquid. It's not exactly a highlighter or a primer per se, but it is just a glowy product that you can use all over your face before your foundation, or just without any foundation, just this, and it will give you a very beautiful, natural but bronzed glow. I mean, if you can see how beautiful, like it has very nice natural shimmers, no glitter particles. So I'll massage it all over my face with my fingers, and that's how I like to blend most of my things. So now for foundation, I wanted to take something which is very light, keeping up with the whole summery, glowy, lightweight theme. So I'm taking the Nudestix tinted foundation, and mine is in the shade Nude 5. So this is a very, very lightweight foundation. I would say it's more on the tinted moisturizer side. If you see, the texture is so watery, so it's perfect to blend it with your fingers. And if you see, it doesn't provide a ton of coverage, like very minimal, but it just helps balance out my entire skin color. I mean, if there is a discoloration, that's taken care of. You can definitely see my acne scars peek out, and I am very much okay with it, because firstly, I am okay with it. Secondly, if I want, I can go ahead and use a concealer to cover them up. Now for concealer, I'm taking my NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in the shade Ginger, and I'm sure this is everybody's favorite. I mean, it's a cult favorite, and I have the mini size, and I think this is one of the first high-end brand or a product that I bought, and that's why it's a mini size, because I wanted to give it a try before spending money. That's another tip here for you. So yeah, mine is in the shade Ginger, and this is like a perfect shade for me if I want to neutralize my under eye or even highlight it. It works perfectly for both the things. So I'm concealing the areas where I need to highlight as well as conceal. I'm even using it on my acne scars to give them the extra love and extra coverage that they need. So now I'll go ahead, take my beauty sponge and start blending in the concealer, and I'll take the concealer over my eyelid as well. You can use your fingers too, or a beauty sponge or a brush, whatever you like. Another tip for this particular concealer is that if you let it sit for a few seconds, you tend to get a little more coverage. So it depends. If you want to shear it out, use a beauty sponge, and if you want a little extra coverage, let it sit and then use a brush or your fingers just to gently like dab it, and this will melt into your skin very beautifully.
So everything is blended. I use powder under my eyes, but not just yet. first I'll do my base because I'm using cream products. For bronzer, I'm using the Nude Sticks. This is the small kit. This is in collaboration with one of my favorite beauty bloggers, who is Alana Rama. I leave her YouTube channel, like I don't have to leave because she is quite famous, but in case you don't know her or in case you don't follow her channel, you definitely should, especially if you like videos that I post or if you relate with me in general. You will definitely like her content, because that's why I like, because I relate a lot with her. She keeps it very simple, minimalistic, classy. Not that she doesn't do glam looks, but yeah, in general she just keeps it very classy. Anyway, so she did a collaboration recently, like a month back I guess, with Nude Sticks, where she made her own blush. I will talk about it sometime later, but she also created this small mini set with them, which has 3 Nude Stick mini products. So this is the bronzer, which is Bondi Bay, another the highlighter, which is Bubbly Baby, and then her blush shade, which is Picante. So now I'll use the bronzer. Then I'll take this e.l.f. stippling brush. There is no name, but this is how it looks. It is a dual fiber brush, and I'll just start. Don't drag, like never drag your products, because it can like remove the foundation or concealer beneath. Just press it and like do it gently. I watch a lot of YouTube videos, especially from like the videos which makeup artists do, Hung Wango or Patrick Da, and one thing that I have seen, like a major difference between YouTubers or beauty bloggers versus a makeup artist, is the way they blend their makeup, or rather apply their makeup. It is so soft and gentle, and that's what I'm trying to do. Like in general we just do it this way, but when you see a makeup artist, you'll just like, it looks so pleasant to your eyes the way they blend their products, like very gently they tap or just swipe. So it's beautiful to watch. So I'm trying to incorporate that in my daily life, but I'm not sure if I have that amount of patience. So tell me guys, like, do you watch YouTube videos? And if you do, whose channel do you follow? If you have any channel recommendations that I should, like, I follow a lot of YouTubers, like I watch a lot of YouTube and I enjoy, and I have been watching YouTube, especially like the beauty videos, and that's how I have learned makeup. So I have been watching them for years now. Alana is my favorite, then my another favorite beauty blogger, like YouTuber in the beauty space, is Kathleen Lights. Like, she's hilarious, I love her. And then I love Ali Glines, like she's again a beautiful person, like beautiful soul. So yeah, so tell me your favorite YouTubers in the comments below, like whom do you follow and why do you follow them? Like maybe I'll find few accounts that I can follow. Now for the blush that I was telling, I want to use this beautiful orange blush shade from Nude Sticks, which is Picante, and I'll just show you the swatch the shade for you. Like, this is it. Do you see how beautiful it is? And see how it blends. Like, it looks like the moment you apply it, it looks so vibrant and you might get scared, but once you start blending it, just see how naturally it blends. So I'll take this a little higher. That's how I like to apply my blush. And I'll take the same bronzer brush and start again pushing it. Try to be gentle. So I always like to take my blush on the nose and maybe not on the cheeks a lot because I have a very round face, but so I like to keep it higher so that my face looks more chiseled and like lifted. But I definitely like to take it on my nose because, like, in general, if you are sun-kissed, you definitely will have a sunburn on your nose or a tan. But you see the shade, how beautifully it blended. And the best thing about this formula is the more you apply, you can never overdo. Like, I have tried layering it twice, thrice, and honestly, it blends beautifully. It doesn't look overdone or yeah. And also, this is like a multitasking product. You can use it on your eyes, you can use it on your lips. Like, this is what I'm going to use as my lipstick. So yeah, really good product. Like, not that because she's my favorite blogger I am trying to promote her. I am not getting anything out of promoting her. It's in generally a really good product. Now for highlighter, I want to use the Wet n Wild Halo. This is the Hello highlighter in the shade Goddess Glow. I'm not sure if it is still available. If it is, I will definitely link it down below. And it's quite old, but it's a beautiful liquid highlighter. Like, I don't know why I find this particular liquid highlighter, it dries down pretty quick on my skin. I don't know if that happens with you. So I'll do one side at a time. So I'll take some here, maybe here, and quickly just start blending it with my fingers. I'll use my beauty blender, I guess. Look at this, like, just look at this, how glowy and beautiful it is. Like, my skin looks wet, but in the most natural way. So I really like this highlighter. And if you want to have that glowy natural skin, this is like a really good product. See, I try to be gentle very consciously every time, and I just can't. I mean, I really want to. Also, it's good for your skin. Like, the more roughly you use your brushes, the more you lose your, like, there will be fine lines, wrinkles, and yeah, your skin will loosen. So that's why I guess makeup artists, they use such gentle hand. I wish I had. Now I'll go ahead and powder just under my eyes and set the whole thing with a glowy bronzer to bring that glow. Like, I mean, we are quite glowy, but that will also help give you the extra glow, plus it will set all the cream products. So for under my eyes, I'm using the Maybelline Fit Me Pressed. This is the matte plus poreless. This is the pressed powder, not the loose. And mine is in the shade 235, which is pure beige. And again, a really good powder. I'll use, this is a very old, it's a blender, but I use it because it is quite fluffy, so I use it for my powders. And I'll just slightly go ahead and powder under my eyes and on my eyelid.
Now the same thing with the powder, don't rub it very hard, just tap it gently under your eyes, and especially the skin under your eyes is so thin and delicate, so make sure you use very light hands. I'll also set on the side of my nose and basically the center of my face. So now for giving that extra boost of glow and also setting the cream contour, I'll use the Hourglass Ambient Light palette. Again, this was a limited edition, I guess, but if it is still available, I'll link it below. So this is a palette, it's a face palette which has a bronzer and 2 blush shades, and the top row is the highlighting shade. So I'll take a fluffy brush and take the bronzer and start applying it wherever I applied the cream contour. Yes, I'm smiling because I'm trying to again be very gentle, which I keep forgetting. So now for my eyeshadow, I want to again keep it very simple, very quick. So take a fluffy brush and dip into the same bronzer and use that as my transition shade. So here is a tip that I'll give you. If you have very small eyes like I do, like you don't have enough lid space, so the best thing to do is place your crease line a little above your original crease line. That way your eyes will look little more open, bigger, and yeah, you'll have little more lid space. It's just like creating an illusion with your transition shade a little above on the higher side and create more lid space. So now first place the product very gently on the extended crease, and then in a very small circular motion like start blending it. So difference between doing it in a windshield wiper motion and circular motion is that if you do a windshield wiper motion, it will give you a very blown out look, so you will lose that crease shape. So initially start with very circular motion so that it doesn't diffuse the color a lot and creates a space. Like if you see instantly between like compare both my eyes, you see automatically I get a little more lid space. So now I want to deepen the outer corner of my eye, so I'll take a tapered fluffy brush like this. So it's tapered at the base but fluffy on the top. Take the same bronzer and start placing it in the outer V of my eyes, and that way it will give more depth at the corner of the eyes. And with the same brush I will run the bronzer under my eyes and just give some color under it.
Take another flat brush, like, okay, this is like a more flat, this is like a proper shader brush, and use this particular, it's the highlight. Wait, if I can show it, yeah. So this one particular highlight, and just use it all over my lid. I mean, I don't know how it's going to look. Let me see. I want to keep it very light and shimmery. See, or you can use your highlighter, like if you have a powder highlighter, that is what it is. So if you don't have this palette also, that's fine. Use your glowy bronzer and highlighter. I will curl my lashes now and apply mascara. So for mascara, I'm taking the famous Maybelline Lash Lift mascara. This is the Falsies Lash Lift. Lot of people, I am sure a lot of you have used it, loved it. It is a good mascara and it does exactly what it claims to do, which is lift your lashes. Guys, tell me in general, what's your favorite makeup product? Like one makeup product that you can't go without, or say if you have to choose one product out of everything, what would that be? Like for me, I think it would be a bronzer, definitely a bronzer, and a mascara. Mascara because it can instantly, like, it opens up your eyes, and bronzer because I feel like you can use it to bronze, you can use it as a blush if you apply it more, you can use it on your eyes. So I find bronzer to be the most versatile and multitasking product. So tell me, what is your favorite beauty product? So I'm using the e.l.f. Wow Brow. It's a really good inexpensive brow gel. It's the tinted one. So yeah, I'll just go ahead and use this. You see, like instantly it just adds some color, volume, but it brings the whole look together. I'm sure by now you must have heard everyone say like brow frames your face. It is very true. When I started doing makeup, I used to skip brows because like we Indians usually have quite thick brows. So I thought like we didn't need anything, but no, I was definitely wrong. Like if you have good thick brows, I would still suggest you to just go ahead, use a clear brow gel. You can use a clear mascara as well. So that's it for my brows. And finally for my lips, I'll use the same Picante blush from the Nude Stick kit. I won't line my lips today because this has a very balmy texture. You see how gorgeous this looks even as a lip shade, like the perfect summer. This is like a perfect kit, especially if you're traveling. It has a blush, lipstick, contour, highlighter, everything, and you can use all of these products like everywhere on your eyes, cheeks. So this is a really good even travel kit. So guys, this is the final look. Very summery, very bronzy, everything is like towards the bronze color. This is the most beautiful orange shade I have ever used. If you want, you can use a gloss on top of it. It will look beautiful, like it will give you that extra glossy look, but I want to keep it as is, not use anything on top. I'll use a little more blush, maybe I'll do that. Add a little more just here to give a little more color to my cheeks. I hope you guys liked it. I hope you guys found it enough glowy for the summertime. You can definitely use a strobing cream to get that extra glow beneath a foundation or just as a highlighter. I think the glow is sufficient. I don't want to look greasy or oily. Like beyond this point, I think I will look greasy. Also because I have used cream products, I know eventually my skin will start producing natural oil, and I haven't powdered a lot, so the oils will start peeking through. Even though I have a dry skin, it is a natural process. And so yeah, with over time this makeup is definitely going to be more dewy and more glowy, which is fine. Like you can definitely touch up with powder as and when needed. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Like really thank you. Please give it a thumbs up. Please share the video with your friends, your colleagues, your neighbors, and yeah, I would love for you to be with me on this journey where I grow, I teach you something, you teach me something in return. Have this two-way communication. So yeah, please leave your comments below how you like this video. What video do you like in general, and what would you like to see from me next? Also, if you are into fashion, please do follow me on Instagram. I do post a lot of fashion stuff there. I hope you, your loved ones, everyone around is happy, safe, staying healthy. I pray that we just get over with this terrible pandemic as soon as possible. Till then, stay safe, take care, and I really love you guys a lot. Thank you so much for sticking by, or thank you so much for joining once again. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.